Hey guys, welcome back, and I hope you're having a good day and everything is good. But if you're having a tower moment or you feel you're about to, you've come to the right place because that's all I do. All these messages are timeless, and everybody gets to play. There are no star signs. Now, what I do here is I just draw two cards from the Major Arcana deck to find out what your overall tower energy is going to be. The before, tower, and after. We'll look at the bottom of the deck for more information, and then we'll clarify over here. Pretty simple. Let's get started real quick. The Fool card on this side of the tower means you ain't making a new start. Instead, you're making foolish decisions. You're kind of making bad choices willfully, it feels like. There's some kind of energy here that says, yeah, you know better, but you don't care. Have you reached the end of your rope? Are you frustrated beyond the ability to care, and you're just like, no, I don't care anymore? Is that it? Because the Fool card on this side of the tower is basically, yeah, it's just like, let's see what happens. There's no planning, there's no faith, there's no nothing. It's just we're gonna give it to the wind. We're gonna see what happens. And then the tower hits, which obviously it does, but I don't know why you're doing that. And that leads to the Temperance card. So the Temperance is all about harmony and good timing. It feels like chaos turns into order here. Like your life is either in chaos or you're making chaotic and foolish decisions. And that leads to your tower moment, and then it kind of all works out. Have you had it today? Are you feeling a little bit gur mode? I don't know. Something go wrong in your life and you just want out of it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress and the Devil. So the Devil card is all about vice and addiction and toxic comfort zones and energy of being reckless. That would make total sense with a Fool card. And then the Empress is gaining back a little bit of control. Like, you know, taking a deep breath, going, okay, I can't live like this. I have to get my life back in order. So basically, I just feel like right now, nothing's working out in your life, and you just feel like everything is just chaos. Why? Three of Wands is basically your plans aren't working. So everything you've planned out is probably just kind of not working out, which makes sense. Knight of Cups, you've tried a lot of different things, haven't you? And none of them seem to have stuck. Yeah, you're at your wit's end here. And you're kind of emotionally unstable, for sure. King of Cups, Knight of Cups. Very much emotionally unstable. Everything you've tried seems to have failed. You're not sure what's going on. Everything feels like it's chaos. It's not you, but it could be you. But I don't think it is. I think it's just the energy around you is just you're barking up the wrong tree kind of thing. It's you want something really bad, but you're not quite sure how to get it, and everything you do doesn't seem to work out. And that's frustrating. That's painful. That's miserable. That's terrible energy. That leads to your tower, which it does. So the tower says you need to rest. If nothing's working out, if nothing is going your way, like literally nothing, maybe it's time to take a break. Because you feel like you're spinning out of control. It feels like you just, there's nothing to hold on to anymore. Maybe you just have to rest, stop, recharge, let it go. I don't know what you're working so hard at or trying to get done, but sometimes things just aren't meant to be. And this is probably one of these things. Whatever this is to you. It looks emotional because the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups are here. And the Three of Wands. So this is like you trying to make plan after plan after plan to get with somebody, to ask them out, to, you're trying to fix some kind of relationship and nothing seems to be working. This is a very emotional kind of, no matter what I try, things aren't working. Of course, emotions are not always to deal with people. They can deal with things too. And it's like maybe the thing you just can't win. Right? You're trying really hard to win, and you think, oh, this time it'll work for sure, and it just doesn't. It just doesn't. It's not meant to be. Sometimes we just need to move on, and you refuse to move on. So we got the Four of Swords and the Four of Pentacles over the tower and under the tower. That says, let it go, rest, quit, stop. You need to get your life back in order. You need to control what you can control because you've got too many options. Seven of Cups. This is the option. This is the card of chaos, right? You need to get rid of that in your life. You need to start over. You need to think like, okay, how many things can I directly control? And you need to stop worrying about the things you can't on the outside. Because it's not doing you any favors. Ten of Cups. That's interesting. And the Eight of Cups. A lot of cups in this reading. A lot of emotion. Yeah, the Seven and the Eight of Cups basically saying, walk away from your chaos. Walk away from the outside world that you're trying to control and just control how you react to things and try to bring it back a little bit. Step back, take a deep breath, and your life will become a whole lot better. Because right now you're just running around like crazy. I can do this, I can fix this, and nothing's working because you're taking on way too much responsibility, right? That you're trying to change things that you can't, that you have no ability to change. But you think you do, so you keep trying for it. Tower says to let it go and to rest and let it go. Temperance says, yep, everything will fall in order once you start walking away from it. The Eight of Cups is the energy of walking away. Everything will fall into place on its own if you just leave it alone. And the Ten of Cups is saying you might even get your relationship back, right? I don't know why the Ten of Cups here, because that's like the perfect relationship, but it could be the perfect relationship with yourself. Maybe you can just be at peace for the first time in a long time. Right? Empress and the Devil. Get away from the devil energy, the chaos energy, the madness, and start taking order into your own life. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles is the energy of independence. Basically, every single card in this deck here, after the Fool card in here, is basically telling you to walk away, let it go, and rest, and to be independent, right? To work on yourself. Don't worry about the world. Don't worry about life. Don't worry about anything. Get your paperwork done. Pay your bills. Focus on your job. Focus on your life. Fix your own problems. And just start clicking off your own to-do list. Control your own life and don't worry about anybody else. And things get a whole lot easier and better and more balanced. The Temperance card. All right? You need to rest. You need to relax. You need to let go of the outside world's chaos for a while. It's not working out for you. You're making a lot of foolish, frustrating mistakes, and you don't need to. Just let that tower burn. Cut yourself off from the world a little bit. Regather your energy, your strength, and have a couple of you days, You need it. Because you're in chaos mode right now and nothing's working out for you. All right, I'm going to show you the cards and that'll be it for the day. Here we go. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. And of course, I have to ask you to subscribe to the channel because YouTube has YouTube rules. And if I don't, you will, I'll get arrested by the YouTube police. And so will you if you, make a channel and you don't ask people to subscribe. They'll come for you. They will. I swear, man. That YouTube police don't mess around. All right. There's your reading for the day. Thanks for watching again, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for being here, and talk soon. Remember, take some time for yourself. Bye.